These rubbish bins look ordinary, but deep inside they can do things that normal rubbish bins can't. Starting this week, Queenstown Lakes District Council will be trialling these smart rubbish bins to see if they cope better with waste management in the busy resort town. The QLDC says how the bins work is quite complex.
Got the little solar panel on the top of them, so we're connected up to those via a cloud-based system, so they tell us when they're full. We obviously know once they've been emptied, and we can track how often we need to empty them, whether we need to increase our collection cycles, decrease our collection cycles.
The compaction mechanism operates when an alarm inside the bin goes off, telling the machine to squash the rubbish inside.
The system's got a small computer inside of it that connects to a cloud-based asset management system, which gives us real-time data back in the office for us and more importantly for our contractors to know how full those bins are and when they're coming up to the point where they need to be emptied.
So why the complex technology? Well, as Queenstown gets busier with tourists, the amount of rubbish and waste they produce increases. Rubbish bins are currently emptied at least 4 times a day in the busy areas of town. That's 4 times the standard once-a-day collection in other areas. So waste management is a $7 million operation for the council.
Across all of council's waste operations, which includes our collections, our curbside, our landfill. So it's quite an expensive operation for us.
These smart bins cost $10,000 each. But if the council were to go ahead with them, they would lease them at $85 a week for each double bin.
What we'll be looking at over the next 3 months is whether or not that cost is offset and having less collections for the bins, which would obviously bring the collection costs of them down.
Hello, Mina, I'm in Queenstown, and I'm standing next to the, smart bins. That's what they call them. They're meant to be better than the old bins.
These bins are 125 litres, which isn't a huge actual bin size, but once the compaction side of it kicks into gear, they compact down, they actually take up to 600 litres of rubbish. So that's about 5 times what a number of our bins around the CBD are.
These bins were first introduced to the country in Taupo in 2010. However, Queenstown is the first town, the South Island, to have them on. Mina, the South Today.